Hey there, movie buffs and psychology enthusiasts. Welcome to another episode of 13 Things. Today we're diving into the Oscar-winning 1975 film that changed the way we look at mental health institutions, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So strap yourselves in, because this ride is about to get as wild as a night out with Randall McMurphy. Number 1, A Long Journey to the Screen. Our first thing is about the film's lengthy development process. Believe it or not, it took 13 years for this masterpiece to fly from page to screen. Kirk Douglas, who owned the rights, tried to get it made for over a decade before his son Michael Douglas took over as producer. Number 2, The Nicholson Factor. Jack Nicholson wasn't the first choice for Randall McMurphy. Can you believe it? The role was offered to Gene Hackman, Marlon Brando, and even Burt Reynolds before Jack got the part. It's like imagining anyone else as the Joker. Once you've seen Jack, you can't unsee him. Number 3, A Real Mental Hospital. Here's where things get interesting, and a bit eerie. The film was shot on location at Oregon State Hospital, a real psychiatric facility. The filmmakers didn't just want authenticity, they dove headfirst into it. The cast even slept on the wards at night. Now that's some method acting. Number 4, patients as crew members. In a move that would probably make today's insurance companies have a collective heart attack, director Milos Forman incorporated actual patients into the film crew. It added an undeniable layer of authenticity to the production, but also raises questions about ethics that we're still grappling with today. Number 5, The Big Five Sweep. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is one of only 3 films in history to win all 5 major Academy Awards: Best Picture, Director, Actor, Actress, and Screenplay. The others? It Happened One Night in 1934 and The Silence of the Lambs in 1991. That is some elite company, folks. Number 6, Louise Fletcher's unforgettable Nurse Ratchet. Speaking of Oscars, let's talk about Louise Fletcher's chilling portrayal of Nurse Ratchet. Fletcher beat out some serious competition for the role, including Angela Lansbury and Ella Burstyn. Her icy calm and passive-aggressive tyranny created one of cinema's most memorable villains. The American Film Institute ranked Nurse Ratchet as the 5th greatest villain in film history. Not bad for a nurse, huh? Number 7, a debut for the ages. Keep your eyes peeled for some familiar faces in their first film debuts. Both Christopher Lloyd and Brad Dourif made their big screen bows in Cuckoo's Nest. Dourif, who played the stuttering Billy Bibbit, even snagged an Oscar nomination for his performance. Not a bad way to start a career. Number 8, The Chief Speaks. One of the most powerful moments in the film comes when Chief Bromden, played by Will Sampson, finally speaks. But did you know that Sampson was found for the role in the most unlikely way? Michael Douglas met a used car dealer on a flight who mentioned he knew a big guy, and 6 months later, Sampson was cast. Sometimes Hollywood really is about who you know or who you sit next to on a plane. Number 9, A Clash Behind the Scenes. The making of the film wasn't all smooth sailing. Cinematographer Haskell Wexler was fired and replaced by Bill Butler. Wexler claimed it was due to his work on a controversial documentary, while others suggested he was trying to get Foreman fired to direct the film himself. Despite only shooting for a short time, Wexler still received an Oscar nomination for his work. Number 10, Casey's Disapproval. Here's a bit of irony for you. Ken Casey, who wrote the novel the film is based on, never saw the movie. He was so disappointed with the changes made to his story that he sued the production and vowed never to watch it. Sometimes it seems you can't go home again. Or to the movie theater. Number 11, A Cultural Touchstone. The film's impact extends far beyond the box office and award ceremonies. In 1993, the United States Library of Congress deemed it culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant and selected it for film preservation in the National Film Registry. Not bad for a movie about a bunch of guys in a mental ward, huh? Number 12, challenging mental health stigma. While the film has been praised for bringing attention to the conditions in mental health facilities, it's also been criticized for its portrayal of mental illness and treatment. The movie's depiction of electroconvulsive therapy, in particular, has been a point of controversy. It's a stark reminder of how far we've come in mental health treatment and how far we still have to go. Number 13, a lasting legacy. Finally, let's talk about the film's enduring impact. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest didn't just entertain, it sparked conversations about mental health, institutional power, and individual freedom that we're still having today. It's been referenced in everything from The Simpsons to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, proving that great art doesn't just reflect its time, it transcends it. And there you have it, folks. 13 things about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest that might just drive you a little crazy. With fascination, that is. This film reminds us that sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones that make us uncomfortable, that challenge our perceptions, and that stay with us long after the credits roll. If you haven't seen it yet, what are you waiting for? And if you have, maybe it's time for a rewatch. After all, as McMurphy might say, a little madness now and then is relished by the wisest men. Until next time, keep watching, keep thinking, and remember, in the world of great cinema, we're all just visitors in the cuckoo's nest.